Ho, 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 everybody. Green Giants. I've just realised that sounded more like the corn advert than Father Christmas. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I realise this is around Christmas. I'm not actually recording this. I'm not sure if this is going to be Eve or day, but I'm not recording on either of them. I'm actually recording on the 23rd, as you might have guessed, because I'm been producing these videos and I'm kind of wearing the same stuff in all of them. So I thought I'd just bang out a few before the holidays, and I might even do a couple after Christmas as well. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing up Christmas so much is it is, of course, the time of giving and giving gifts. And what better way to give a gift of somebody who has this incredible fandom of let's just use the example of a professional wrestler. Could be an actor, could be a sportsman, it could be anything you want it to be, but it's a wrestling channel, so we have to talk about wrestling, of course. So maybe that special someone in your life, or maybe even yourself, because, give a gift to yourself and all that kind of thing, is a massive fan of a certain pro wrestler called Nature Boy Ric Flair. Yes, he is on Cameo, and yes, there is a reason I'm bringing this up. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because somebody has given an absolutely horrendous one-star review for Ric Flair's Cameo that they got afterwards, and it is hilarious. So let's just go through it now, and I'll go back to his page in a minute. Yo, I paid $600 for Rick to sit in a restaurant, blasted out of his mind, and say my dad's name wrong. I paid for him to say Merry Christmas to my father, Buff, but he called him Barf, and just read the instructions word for word. I'm super disappointed. See, here's the problem. If you're going to read the instructions word for word, you need to spell them better. I'm super disappointed. I spent money on this, and I would have got someone who actually puts the effort in for $600 to a regular person. That's a lot of money. I'm not going to give a Christmas video to my father with his hero calling him Barf. Now, we have to go back through this because it's still amazing. Firstly, your father Buff. I mean, God, I thought Buff Bagwell knew him personally. He hadn't got his number. He could have just FaceTimed him for free. The next thing is, he called him Barf, which is brilliant. And I would totally give that, if nothing else. I mean, maybe it's short for Bartholomew in his mind. Who knows? There's a reason that Ric Flair is wearing sunglasses in a lot of his cameos, and we're going to be going through some of his other cameo reviews as well in a minute. But here's what I gather it is like you send them instructions, and also, I mean, look at him. I mean, he is tomato red there, and once again, quite apparently clearly drunk. So, what happens is you send them notes of like, oh, so-and-so, it's their birthday, it's their coming out party, it's their bris, it's whatever it might be. And then they basically say it in their own words. Generally speaking, what they are not supposed to do is read the notes word for word without reading them in advance, which is what I gather Ric Flair does. And I say gather, there are quite a lot of examples on his own page, lending credence to that. So let's go to his own page indeed. So once again, $600. Here it's £370, which would actually be $500. So I don't know, maybe it's discounted for the holiday season, who can say. But then book a business video, that is $7,400. That's $9,000. So what I'm figuring is, because I know this happens with other people who work in whatever it is, and they'll have like a celebrity turn up to their like Teams meeting to talk to everyone, and they'll say, and I can't remember who it was. It was someone random like Ja Rule or like Pharrell or something like that. And it was an English. I think it was an English company, and they got Pharrell to like, hey guys, well done. Your ironworks smelting factory or whatever. There's no correlation between the celebrity who they get and the actual work that they're doing, but that is what that $9,000 will be. And it'll probably be a minute, and he'll probably say your name wrong. But we need to go back to his page here. So, whether it's a milestone, I'm trying to find exactly what it is. Whether it's a milestone, birthday, an anniversary, a longer way to reunion, you will make it an unforgettable one with a one-of-a-kind cameo video from Ric Flair. Chance to customize, like asking him inside jokes, whatever it is. Anyway, it's this bit. Here it is. Fans are absolutely obsessed with this talent's electrifying cameo performances that capture the pure essence of wrestling entertainment. boy, are they right there. This cash grab for the minimum amount of effort possible for $500, $600 is outrageous in the first place. It's mad enough that people actually pay it for anyone, even if they gave a good cameo. But anyway, we have to go to not just that review, but there was other ones. So once again, I've got to go with this one. And this is a 5-star one, amazingly. I've got some examples. I'll only play a few seconds.
Woo! Nature Boy here. Looking for my man Steve.
Okay. So, I mean, first off, he's clearly in the car, being driven around somewhere. And that somewhere might be below the Earth's crust, next to the boiling hot magma that makes up the centre of this planet, because he is so bright, he's like the opposite of a silhouette. And once again, $600 or $500 as it might be today, that is what it gets you. A 1-minute no-thought video with the worst lighting in the world that you'd be embarrassed to play in your own home, let alone at like a party or a wedding or something like that. And this is one of the better ones.
The man convinced him to say, I do.
So there you go. It kind of gets even worse. So that's a wedding one, clearly. But there's another review here of a wedding one that's really, really funny. So let's just go through this. There's quite a few 3-stars. Can't say it's the message we sent over. This is a 3-star. But he was trying to read it while he was in the car, whatever that means. Not exactly a glowing recommendation. Keep in mind, he's still got 4.8 stars out of this. So I'm wondering if he's gotten even worse, like in the intervening like couple of weeks since this came out. But anyway, there's one in a hotel lobby to make you feel special. That's 5 stars. This is another one where he is clearly smashed. Play, damn it.
Woo! To Chris and Leanna from Dad and Heidi.
You don't need to see anymore. But yeah. There's a reason why most of them are 1 minute and this one's 1 minute 43. I don't think he's saying any more words. He's just saying them more slowly. Let's move on to the other one that really made me laugh. Another one in a hotel lobby, another one in a hotel lobby. That one's just clearly in his hotel room. I'm bringing these up for a reason where he's filming them, but it's this one. After spending nearly $1,000 to have someone my brother admired enough to have tattooed on him, wish him luck on his wedding, I would have expected Ric Flair to at least... where am I? My bloody sister rang then, put me off. I would have expected Ric Flair to at least browse through the notes ahead of time, not read it word for word the first time, and most definitely not tell him he's making a mistake and to remain a girlfriend because he was so fucked up he could barely speak right. What would have been a great gift ended up being the worst thing he's ever been gifted. Unbelievable. There's another one. Ric Flair was visibly drunk and put no effort into the video. He just read the bullet points that I sent in, word for word. He was halfway out of the frame for most of it. It's very disappointing. It's amazing. It's another 1-star review. Hang on, I've got to play this because I think they like allow it to be released, I guess.
I don't care how beautiful she is. Stay her girlfriend. It's family, Tina.
I can't play anymore. It's not even depressing. It's just funny. I've decided. So there you go. It's very important to... That's just unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, that's just... You can go and see all of them. You just go on Cameo, Ric Flair, and you can see... That's actually one of the videos like somebody bought and then released for public for an example that people could watch to see what you'd be getting. That's unreal, isn't it? And $600, but like nearly $1,000. So apparently that was April 29th of this year. So he was charging more money then. Anyway, I mean, there's two schools of thought here. Like, I mean, you spunk $600 or whatever it might be up the wall. Do you kind of deserve what you get with this kind of... No, I don't think you do. But the other thing is that, once again, the Ric Flair experience, it wasn't exactly those words, but it was something to do with capturing the pure essence of wrestling entertainment. And that is the pure essence of wrestling entertainment. Absolute minimum effort to get money out of marks, and you're probably drunk while you do it. So, here's the thing, though. Would you be disappointed if Ric Flair wasn't drunk when he was doing your cameo? You tell me in the comments if you would. Now, there's one thing I'm going to end on here. And it's an example of someone who does... This is not an advert, but he does a great job with it, an absolutely great job. And that is, of course, Stevie Richards. He charges, this is $22.25. If Ric Flair was charging $600, for example, Stevie charges 1/20th of the price. He has 5 stars across the board. He'll get it to you in a day. And also, look at this.
Hey, Jordan and Josh.
I'm not going to.
This is
I'm not going to play it all the way through.
Stevie Richards on behalf.
So there you go. He actually does it in the studio. He does it with a microphone. And look, this one's 4 minutes. He'll
Hey,
chat
Lily,
to you.
it's Stevie
That's 2
Richards
minutes.
here.
That's quite
Hey,
a short one.
Andrew.
3 minutes.
Hey,
5
John.
minutes. I mean, like, and he will do everything from like giving you like bespoke advice. He will actually read the notes. He will study for you. He will actually research stuff for you as well to give you a proper answer and give you your money's worth. I beg him to up his money on it as well. But that's just the complete yin and yang of the wrestling business. People charging too little and giving, you know, the heart and soul into every video. And then you've got Ric Flair steaming pissed up, pissed as a newt, which is an old saying here. Just doing it wherever he can be bothered, in the back of a car, or, you know, with the wrong lighting, or you know, drunk in a pizza place offering $1,000 tip while trying to start fights. So that's, and the thing is, you know, that both have their value as well, because if there was a cameo where he was fighting with someone drunk in a pizza place, I would consider paying that money as well. So there you go. That was the worst review ever for a cameo, a Ric Flair cameo specifically. I thought you'd all like to watch it, enjoy it, and I encourage you all to go see the Cameo, his page, because there's so many funny videos on it. It's unbelievable. So like, comment, subscribe. I don't know when I'm going to be releasing more videos. Could be tomorrow, could be in a week. Who knows? But I will see you soon.